Today's horoscope, Pisces April 24th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. With the Sun and Pluto forming a square aspect today, hidden feelings of frustration or guilt can emerge and disrupt the flow until you sort them out. A sense of urgency may lead to pushing yourself too hard or clashing. You are especially sensitive to interruptions, disturbances, and difficult people, and there can be double meanings in conversations. This transit can leave you feeling overwhelmed with things to do that prevent you from getting ahead in areas where your interests truly lie. Try to avoid dwelling on problems that are beyond your control. Aim to focus on solvable problems in the mental or mechanical world to release energy constructively. Later today, connections can be especially supportive and meaningful, as well as a rich source of ideas. Dark clouds are gathering directly above you today. This is not a reasonable period for matters of the heart. As the sun sizzles in the sky, he'll experience an attack from powerhouse Pluto in a separate corner of the sky. Struggles over power, trauma, and pain will be prominent now. If you are single, don't even bother trying to date today. It will only lead to sorrow. If committed and feeling fired up, agree to table discussions with your one and only until better days are ahead and everyone is thinking clearly. If you do clash, don't engage in threats. What could come out? Be careful of how much you say and who you say what when the Sun in Taurus squares Pluto in Aquarius. Seemingly simple workplace conversations could become confessionals if you are not careful. Spill the beans on something that is going on at work. You may know of some hot gossip, or you may have something in the works that you want to share. However, you would be more empowered to keep this a secret for now. Do not show all your cards today. Today's planetary aspect will enhance your awareness of health issues. Your personal power is greatly aided also, as these energies can also act to powerfully enhance the challenging aspects of your personality. As other challenging transits are present, this could possibly mean drama. So as not to lose your balance, stay adhered to your health routine, especially exercise. Curiosity might get the better of you on this day. This essence can draw you to the unknown like no other. Just be cautious that in your pursuit of more information about something you don't stick your nose where it really doesn't belong. You have to guard against meddling and gossip at times, and today might make that even more the case. Think first and then dig. Besides, there is always fun to be had if you look for it on this day. The moon's return to Pisces is always a valuable chance to check in and become more emotionally and intuitively engaged and aware. Especially with Venus not only in her last full week before leaving Pisces again next week, but as she has moved into a rare triple alignment with Saturn and the North Node here. This will give you a better read on a coming together of Venus' focus on giving your heart a voice, Saturn's resolve to do whatever it takes for as long as it takes, and the North Node's sense of direction and purpose. Venus had left in February but has come back to help confirm not only what you want from the coming year but with the resolve to turn desires into reality. It is in the heart of not only Venus, the planet of love's last full week in Pisces, but the Sun's first in your communication sector, that the moon returns to ensure you are emotionally engaged and aware, moving into some already pivotal days on the relationship front. The moon returns to Pisces just as Venus is crossing the lunar nodes, once again putting a balance between your own and your relationship needs in the spotlight. This time with a lot more resources on the communication front. Daily Planetary Overview. Today, you might notice a shift in your mental clarity, a subtle but powerful sharpening of focus. Complex situations that once felt overwhelming now seem more manageable. You find yourself craving mental stimulation and seeking out conversations, topics, or projects that challenge your intellect and expand your understanding of the world. Whether it's diving back into a subject that's long intrigued you or finally picking up that book or podcast you've been meaning to explore, your mind is hungry for knowledge. And the best part? You're not just absorbing information passively, you're eager to explore, question, and analyze, driven by a genuine desire to grow. This thirst for understanding arrives at the perfect time, because today's cosmic landscape is urging transformation. With the Sun in grounded Taurus squaring off against Pluto in visionary Aquarius, there's a cosmic nudge, maybe even a push to take a deeper look at who you've been and who you are becoming. This aspect brings a kind of inner tension, not to shake you up in a chaotic way, but to encourage you to step out of your comfort zone and confront the parts of your life or yourself that are ready for an upgrade. If you've been clinging to a version of yourself that no longer fits, this is the moment to lovingly let go. Just like shedding an old skin, you might feel vulnerable at first, but it's all part of making space for something more aligned with who you are now. Change isn't always easy, but it can be incredibly rewarding. Think back to a time when you took a leap of faith. Maybe it was changing careers, moving to a new city, or even ending a relationship that no longer served you. At the time, it may have felt uncertain, but in hindsight, that change likely brought new strength, insight, and clarity. This is one of those turning points. Your energy is high, and your confidence is unmistakable right now. You're motivated, not just by ambition, but by a deeper desire to take ownership of your path and make progress in areas that matter most to you. This is a beautiful time to take those first steps toward your goals. Talk to the people you trust, your closest friends, your family, or your partner. Share your ideas, even the wild ones. You'll likely be met with encouragement and support, perhaps more than you expect. Sometimes, just saying your dreams out loud gives them momentum. But remember, transformation isn't just about grand gestures. It's also about showing up consistently and keeping your word to others and to yourself. There may be moments when your enthusiasm outpaces your ability to follow through. If that happens, don't be hard on yourself. Just take a step back, reassess, and recommit with intention. Being aware of how your actions affect those around you helps maintain trust and harmony in both personal and professional relationships. Communication is key, especially if emotions are heightened. Speaking of relationships, the energy today supports emotional openness and connection. If you're single, you may find that your authentic self draws others in, especially those who resonate with your values and sense of purpose. And if you're in a relationship, this is a great moment to deepen your bond. Organize something special, have a meaningful conversation, or simply show up fully and be present. Emotional honesty now can lay the foundation for long-lasting intimacy. Financially, the stars are in your favor. Opportunities could surface that lead to greater stability and even abundance. You might come across a smart investment, a business idea, or simply make a savvy decision when managing your money. Trust your instincts, but also take time to assess your options thoughtfully. Your clarity and confidence will guide you in the right direction, and if you need advice, someone trustworthy is likely to offer just the insight you need. On the physical front, if you've been putting off exercise or self-care, today might be the spark you need to get back on track. Your energy is not just mental, it wants a physical outlet too. Whether it's going for a walk, stretching, dancing, or returning to a favorite activity, moving your body will not only boost your mood but also align your energy in a way that feels grounded and powerful. This is your reminder that your well-being is just as important as your productivity. So take a deep breath and ask yourself, what are you ready to release, and what are you excited to welcome into your life? Is there a version of yourself you're ready to say goodbye to? And what would the upgraded, more aligned you look like? Share your thoughts in the comments. What's shifting in your world right now? What steps are you taking, big or small, toward becoming your most authentic self? Your story might be the exact encouragement someone else needs today.